News, a service, Progressive Windows and Doors. Today is Election Day across the state. That's our big story for 7:30. I'm John Matthews. Voters across Oklahoma are heading to polling sites today to cast ballots on several state offices up for election, including governor, lieutenant governor, and attorney general, among others. There are a number of local races in western Oklahoma. Locally, Custer, Beckham, and Ouachita counties all have commission races. Three candidates, Brady Butler of Greenfield, Rick Cook of Weatherford, and Jessica Weingart of Okarche, are seeking election to the Senate District 26 seat to succeed Darcy Yeck, who is term limited. Meanwhile, areas of western Oklahoma are voting on the District 38 state Senate seat that was held by Brent Howard, who's decided to not seek re-election. Voters across the state are also voting on State Question 832, an initiative petition to raise the minimum wage in Oklahoma. Polling sites are open until 7 tonight. Progress continues in the city of Weatherford towards construction of a new community center. Mike Smith was at the meeting.
The Weatherford City Commission held a work session yesterday regarding an update on the planned community center that will locate in Raider Park and will be operated by the YMCA. Brent Clark of GSB Architects serves as the project architect.
At this point, we've gone through a complete schematic design and design development phase in which we've given to Jody Hall for their estimate updates. We're now sitting at about 15 to 20% construction document phase. Our anticipated completion date to get this out on the street around September 11th of this year for bidding. In addition to that, we've been working with Cedar Creek Civil Engineer on an early site package, which I believe they are targeting a goal of middle of July to get an early site package out so we can start capturing some of those infrastructure costs.
Mayor Mike Brown says the cost estimate of the project peaked at $48 million and is currently around $43 million. Additionally, during a special meeting yesterday, the City Commission approved a bid of just over $9,700 to Southwest Air and Heat for the purchase of a new HVAC system for the living quarters at the fire station. Mike Smith, Right Radio News.
Thank you, Mike. For the second consecutive year, the Oklahoma Dare Officer of the Year Award is coming back to western Oklahoma and the Clinton Police Department. Andrew Wilson has been named the 2026 Oklahoma Dare Officer of the Year. Clinton police officials say having the Oklahoma Dare Officer of the Year come from the Clinton Police Department for the second consecutive year is an incredible achievement and a reflection of the strong partnership between the department and Clinton Public Schools. Clinton Mayor David Berrong discussed his decision to file for re-election.
They're just a variety of things that we've organized around economic development. I am motivated as much as I ever have been. I love Clinton and would like to continue to be a part of planning Clinton's future and moving us in the correct direction for a greater and better day. And it's coming in Clinton.
Berrong is currently unopposed following the first day of the filing period. No candidates have filed for Clinton City Council seats representing Wards 2 and 4. However, there will be an election in the city of Weatherford as incumbent Warren Goldman is challenged by Joshua Atkinson for the Ward 3 City Commission seat. Ward 1 incumbent Kendon Wood has filed unopposed. The filing period continues today and tomorrow from 8 to 5 at the Custer County Election Board office in Clinton. We'll have more news coming up next.
Progressive Windows and Doors.
Hi, Jeremy here. Although most windows appear to be equal, there are differences in their performance and function that can greatly impact how they protect you and your home. We have engineered our windows to keep out the harshest of elements while maintaining ease of operation. To see for yourself, come visit our plant and showroom. We are located just 2 miles south and 2 miles east of Fairview on the Isabella Blacktop.
German engineered, Oklahoma built.
Officials with the city of Weatherford say the city landfill is closed this week due to a controlled debris burn conducted by the Weatherford Fire Department. Fire Chief Corey Selman shares more about the burn.
We're going to be burning off the brush piles that are out at the landfill. This just allows us to not have to pay to chip it or haul it off. We're able to burn it down. And then once we get that done, we'll open the gates back up and allow people to come back out and start dumping again.
Selman says further updates regarding the reopening of the landfill will be given later this week. City officials encourage residents to avoid the landfill area while the burn is underway. Officials at Clinton Regional Hospital remain deeply committed to providing high-quality health care that meets the needs of the community. The transition of the hospital to a rural emergency hospital designation has been a critical step in ensuring the hospital remaining open and continuing to delivering essential services to local residents. Assistant Administrator Brendan Price highlights the intensive cardiac rehab program.
Currently, we are the only one west of Oklahoma City all the way to Amarillo. There's not one north of us or south of us either. We have expanded as much as we can. Hopefully, we can grow it in other aspects as well.
Assistant Administrator Chastity Richardson says the hospital is in a much more stable position.
We're growing stronger and better every day, every month. We have a great authority board. We have great assets with our CFO. We are getting better and stronger every day.
Officials say when it comes to the cardiac rehab program, it allows patients to receive specialized care close to home while also contributing to the hospital's long-term sustainability. District 1 Custer County Commissioner Wayne Anders asked about drivers being cautious as crews are doing road work.
This week out on Correction Line, we're going to finish that Correction Line, so it'll be back open. People driving Correction Line, which is 1010 Road from Custer City to 183. There's sometimes the sign will say road closed, so people need to watch those signs and please don't drive them around when it says that. There's a different route that can go around.
Anders says affected roads are only closed for a few hours at a time while work is underway. Here's state news with the Radio Oklahoma Network.
News from the Radio Oklahoma News Network, I'm Ann Roberts. It's primary election day in Oklahoma and polls will be open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Among contested races on the ballot include candidates for U.S. Senate, Congress, Governor, Lieutenant Governor, State Treasurer, Attorney General, along with numerous legislative, judicial, district attorney, and county commissioner offices. All voters, regardless of party registration, can weigh in on State Question 832, which would gradually raise the state's minimum wage to $15 per hour. The Oklahoma Sooners held off Georgia Monday evening and are just one win away from playing for a national championship. The OU 4-3 victory improves their College World Series record to 2-0. More on these stories at RadioOklahomaNews.com. From the Radio Oklahoma News Network, I'm Ann Roberts.
News at 7:30 is service of Progressive Windows and Doors. Coming up next, we'll look at local funeral notices after word from Lee Hometown Funeral Home.
Lee Hometown Funeral Home of Clinton is here for you, offering local, compassionate service with true hometown values. Did you know all veterans receive 15% off any service? And if you've already made arrangements elsewhere, we honor and accept all prepaid funerals and cremations from any other funeral home. At Lee Hometown Funeral Home, you can trust that your wishes will be honored by the people you know and trust. Come to Lee Hometown Funeral Home, where the Lee family tradition continues.
A celebration of life for 84-year-old Edgar Norbert Smith will be held today at 10 o'clock at the First Baptist Church in Weatherford. Services under the direction of Lockstone Funeral Home. Graveside services for 75-year-old Thomas Wayne Davis will be held today at 11:30 at the Carnegie Cemetery. He worked as a teacher. Services under the direction of Ray Martha's Funeral Home in Carnegie. Funeral services for 90-year-old Gay Carroll Jack will be held Wednesday at 1 o'clock at the Custer Avenue Church of Christ in Clinton. Services under the direction of Lee Hometown Funeral Home. Today's funeral notice is a service of Brandon Lee at Lee Hometown Funeral Home in Clinton.